And we go back to Pedro de la Chose. Okay. Okay. We said marketing.
Production.
Oh, production. Sorry. Okay. Now using batch production with each employee specializing in one task. Okay. And the leather and fabric parts of the shoe are cut and shaped before being stitched. Okay. And glued together. So you have several stages of production.
Yeah.
They cut it, they assemble it, they add this part and they add this part and they add this stage. So, and other components, including shoe laces, are added. Checks for quality are only done after this stage, just before the shoes are packaged in boxes. Okay. The boxes are supplied and printed by outside printing firms. Pedro reports showed that production problems contributed to falling profit. Okay, he identified two objectives: reduce the percentage of finished shoes falling to meet quality standard, and they are standard to 5% because they were quite a lot. Okay, how much they were already? Okay. Production, being staging route. Okay. Pedro report showed that production problem contribute to falling profit. He identified two objectives that should help to cut cost, reduce the percentage of finished shoes falling to meet quality standard to 5%, so they were higher than 5%, and reduce inventory levels. Okay. Last year, the factory average capacity utilization was 95%. Material waste was high and 20%. Imagine, of finished shoes failed to meet quality standard. PV holds a high level of inventory of raw materials and components in order to enable manufacture of many designs and meet increases in order quickly. Pedro thinks there may be more efficient and effective way of working. Absolutely. Outsourcing. What is outsourcing?
It's when you get another company to do a part of a job for you.
Exactly. And where is this company?
It's in one.
Do you think in the same country?
Oh, no.
It might be in the same country.
It could be, but then it could also be elsewhere because they have
Exactly.
different.
Voilà. Okay. And also the readily accessible network of suppliers is a major strength for PV. It enables PV to obtain materials and outsource production of many components. Okay. This leads to an efficient supply chain. However, it has made PV dependent on some key suppliers. Pedro is worried that costs are outside his control. He knows he needs to communicate with his suppliers more frequently. Investments. Pedro reports identified a significant problem: the age and condition of the machinery. Okay, used in production. PV is still using the machines that were put into the factory when it was first set up. This is leading to higher maintenance costs and possible contributing to delays and lower quality. Okay, 35 years. Okay, so investment in replacement machinery would solve these problems. Pedro has researched the cost of this and estimated the financial benefit that replacement might achieve. Okay, shoemaking machinery is likely to have a working life of at least 10 years. He was using that for 35. Okay. This makes it difficult to forecast future cash flows and set a lifetime for this investment project. Pedro has decided that 5 years is a cautious estimate of useful life. He has also chosen not to give any residual value for the machine. He now has to decide whether to make this investment and obtain the finance needed for this investment. Human resources, can you read it?
Pedro assumes that all of PV's 117 employees are good at their work. There are 2 senior managers responsible for shoe production. Pedro consults them and he makes all the major decisions. Managers then communicate with workers and make sure Pedro's decisions are implemented. This means decisions are implemented quickly and workers know exactly what they are required to do. One of the senior managers has recently been to see Pedro about employee attitudes and said the workers now know that they are paid the average basic wage rate for the industry. However, other local firms are increasingly offering more opportunities for bonuses or payments for faster working and better promotion possibilities. Despite labour turnover currently being low, we cannot assume that employers are very satisfied. Increasing numbers of workers have told me that they are thinking of leaving the business. What can we do to prevent labour problems becoming significant?
So future options, PV faces a difficult time and Pedro is aware that he must act to ensure future success. Pedro believes that he needs to rethink his marketing strategy. He has investigated 2 options. Each option will cost money and his accountant tells him that finance is only available for investing in one of these options. He intends to use the SWOT and PEST analysis for his report to tell him to help him decide. The appendix is in number 4. Option 1 is to enter the niche market, okay, of exclusive designer show. These shoes would sell at premium price with a high markup. Okay, they would be distributed through careful shoes and retail outlets. Pedro is aware that research must be undertaken before entering this market. And the option B is change the marketing strategy to increase sales in the domestic market by opening PV's own shoe shops. This would reduce PV reliance on the export market. Okay, we do have the appendices, okay, and the trends, which is really, really important. Okay, so you have in the appendix for the first one, you have quarters each year with 4 quarters.
Okay.
You have 2014 with 4 quarters, 2015 with 4 quarters, except 2017 that has only 2 quarters. And you have the sales in each quarter of each year and sales trend, okay?
Okay.
What you know what's the sales trend? How it is going to be. It's not really the sales, but for example, you would say the other companies used to sell this amount of shoes, okay? Are you going to meet those provision or not, okay?
Okay.
So those numbers have already been set by other companies or by studying the market or by themselves. They were expecting the trend, you know, like trendy shoes.
Yeah.
It's absolutely the same thing.
Okay.
Do you have the same sales as the trend that are being done by the market or by a competitor or by our company itself? Okay.
Okay.
So they have provision. Did they sell? Did they meet the provisions or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like the whole market average.
It's not the whole market.
Okay.
It's just for example, if they share 20% of this market, the trends for 20% of this market would sell, for example, 20,875. Okay, this is the meaning.
Yeah.
Are they going to meet this, or did they meet this trend or not? Okay. So then they sold 15. They were about to meet the trends. Okay. And then you have the seasonal variation. Seasonal variation, we are going to see about it, an average seasonal variation. Okay. The average is, we are going to see it later. Here, in this graph, what do you have? You have the sales over the years. Not only the sales, but also the moving average. You have in 28, comment tu dis 28?
The different points.
The dots.
Yeah.
Yeah. The line made of dots is the trend. okay? And the moving average is that. For example, in 2014, look here, 2014, the first quarter, they did the trends, okay, the sales trends were 20.8075. So in here, okay, let's do it with the tablet, okay. Oh, where is it? Okay. Okay. It should be like this. Okay. So in 2000, okay. Tac. Allez. 2013, the trend was 20 up, back. Okay. It's here. It's 20. Oh, oulala. I'm so clumsy. Okay. Path. This one. Okay. 20.8075. So in the trends, okay, here it's 20 for the trend. This one, the one it's 20. Okay. 80.75. Okay, and then for the quarter for 2014, the quarter 5, you are going to see that the quarter 4 is 21. Okay, so in here 21.37, 21. Here we go. It's this point. Okay, so and then you draw your line of trends, okay? And then the trends moving average is this one, and the trends is the one that is crossing. You are going to draw it by yourself from here. This is what you draw, considering this, how it is moving. Okay?
Yeah.
You are going to trace it, okay, to draw it, okay? So you have this point in dots, are your trends taken from the table. And this one, the line, is the average. Okay, the average trend. Okay. Here, the forecast cash flow for new machinery. And here, discount rate factors. Okay. And then we are going to start, yes, the SWOT analysis, the pastel analysis. Okay. And we start the question. Analyze the benefit to PV of outsourcing the manufacture of components for its shoes. What is the benefit of outsourcing? What do you think? You give me whatever you know, okay? Don't worry about good or wrong answer, okay?
It's possible to
Yes.
use the skills that you don't have within your business. So if you outsource to someone else, they'll have the equipment, they'll have the people that know how to do it, and it could be done to high quality.
High quality.
Than what you do.
Yes, that's good. If you are not having the good machinery, and you can outsource it to have the good quality and quicker.
Yeah.
You reduce time, lead time. Lead time means to produce something. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you reduce lead time. You rise the quality. What else? The most important.
Could be cheaper.
Cheaper. If you produce it, for example, in China, for example, in Bangladesh, even if sometimes it's not fair, but you have to be fair to do a fair trade, okay? And the labor is less expensive, okay? You have to consider that later in your CSR, okay? In your corporate social responsibility. But still, you give them jobs, okay? And you have less expenditure doing them there than doing them here.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me the other. So it's cost effective.
Yeah.
It's timeliness. You reduce time. What else?
It could be. It could. I'm kind of trying to relate this to what I've seen, like experienced. So it can bring you more business if you're offering to do this, like an additional.
Explain, just explain. I know that you have an idea in your mind. Explain just that to me.
Okay, so for example,
Mhm.
in my dad's business,
Mhm.
he makes products out of metal, and then he'll send them to this guy that can paint them with like a spray
Mhm.
thing. But if he didn't offer that,
Mhm.
then the client would have had to go somewhere else, and it just makes it like it makes you more attractive to the client.
Yes.
So you could get some like loyalty there with like helping them out, sort of thing. Like
So you add a value to your product.
yeah.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, maybe you can find an expert hands with lower price, not especially in your country. You can outsource it from another country, or maybe in your country. Just look for a cheaper labor. Okay, and to reduce your, maybe someone would do it as a mass production. Okay, that would reduce the cost of your production. Okay, and then you would assemble them.
Okay.
So what is going to happen within your company if you outsource those parts?
Have more capacity.
More?
Capacity. Like you'd free up some capacity to do other things.
I would say more better operation.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, like capacity. You know, you might develop. You have to develop.
Okay.
If I tell you, for example, change in operation.
Okay.
So outsourcing those parts, and you have a change in operation within your company, what's going to happen?
It could make the processes within the company more efficient.
Exactly.
As in like
Less heavy, less time consuming. You focus on the right things to do and leave the repetitive task to someone else to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? So you will focus on the right thing to do. Okay? There is a change in operation. What else?
Not sure. You could say that it gives workers opportunity to work on.
You have more control.
Okay.
Okay? You have more control, you have more expenditure.
Okay.
Okay? Because you are lowering the time process, the labor, the raw materials for those parts. Okay? Reducing as well what they said here for quality. Sometimes the quality is not good, so they just put them aside.
Okay.
They're not selling them. So you reduce that because you are going to have only the good part. Maybe the one who is producing that would lose 20%, but not PV.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would reduce as well the
like reject. Right.
Exactly, the rejected parts. Okay. Or rather than losing 20%, you reduce it to 5%. Okay. This is outsourcing, but outsourcing sometimes is you have to consider the bad side of outsourcing. What is outsourcing? The bad side of outsourcing.
You have to like have quite reliable companies doing the outsourcing.
Exactly.
To trust them.
Yeah. Because time, they said you are not respecting the deadline times. So you have to be close to your
supplier.
Exactly. You have to be really close to your supplier. You have to be always in
contact.
Okay. What else? You have to.
It could be more expensive if it was quite specialized.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Yes, because you are not going to go for someone who is doing something expensive. You would go for someone who is less expensive. Even if you outsource it in China, if you outsource it in South Africa, you outsource it in South America, or wherever, as long as you choose the right one, following your specified condition and your quality and everything. Okay, this is what is important. It's to reduce with a better quality.
Okay.
Okay, and you have to manage the price. Okay, be close with the condition in your contract with the price and everything. You set everything, but it's dangerous in the sense of if you are going to a country where it's not stable, it might create problems. You can outsource from this country because they are not reliable. For example, weather might be a danger. Okay, because if you are shipping them from there to your country and there is bad weather and there is contretemps. How do you say contretemps? Against time, something is against the time to deliver. You would have to consider that as well. So you have to be prudent, to always take in a margin of error in time, in cost, in everything. Okay, let's go further. The next question was in here. Refer to table X and calculate seasonal variation in 2015. Okay, so seasonal variation equals sales. Don't worry, if you don't know, it's fine.
Okay.
Equal sales minus average trends. We are going to write it here. Where is it going? Okay. Alors, seasonal variation equal seasonal variation égale à sales minus average sorry for the writing, average trend. Okay, and you have the time, it's Q1 in 2015. Okay, so Q1 in 2014, you have sales equal
2015.
30.
30, yeah.
Okay, equal $30 million minus average trend,
which is 21.375.
exactly 21.371 equal
I'm to calculate.
It's 8625.
Okay.
Okay, let's write it. 6.25 million dollars. Okay.
Okay.
6 point. Okay. So what does this means? Seasonal variation. It's the difference between what you sold, okay, against the trend, okay? So there is still 8 million to reach, okay? You lost like 8, no. You did even better than the trends.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay, because it's positive.
Okay.
Okay, so you did better than the trend. If it was negative, it means that you didn't reach the trends.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Is it fine?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So there was like an objective to reach, which was 21 million, and you go
over it.
Over it.
Okay, so this is basically just like how either far under or over you were.
Yes, and seasonal, it's considering the season.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Très bien, parfait. So now we need to calculate the average seasonal variation in Q4. Okay?
Okay.
And average seasonal variation is, okay, equal, I have to write it here, average seasonal variation, equal the sum of the season, if you want, or the number of months or years, or no, seasonal, as the period you want, okay, sum of
is that
SV, you calculate it here, okay, you divide it by the number of N, okay. In this case, what do you have? In quarter 5, each year, you have, look, average seasonal variation in quarter 5. So you do have minus 1374. Where do I need to write it? Okay, I would just put.
there is a blank page on the back?
Yeah, but they can't see it.
Oh.
Okay, let's see that. I would open a bracket. So it's minus 1.375, okay, minus the second quarter
Is
minus
1.125.
In reality, you have to add them, but as on the table, it's minus,
Okay.
so it becomes minus because here you have sum. But let's go back. It's 1.125.
125, yeah.
Okay, 125. Plus the last one.
Which is minus 1.8.
Thank you. 1.875. That you are going to sum them per divisé par. There is 3 seasons. Okay.
So divided by 3.
Okay. Divisé par 3. Divided by 3 equal how much? It's minus $1.458 million. Okay, so it means that the variation between 2014, 2015, and 2016 seasonal. Okay,
Okay.
you take always the same season.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is in. Do you think what is this season? The last one. Winter. Yeah, exactly. The start of winter.
Okay.
For example, November. There's no November, October. It's September, October, November, and December. It's 4 months. Okay, from September to December. Okay, so this is the variation between the season in 2014, the season in 2015, and the season in 2016. Yeah. This is the variation. I should write it here. The average seasonal variation equal. Okay?
Okay.
Refer to the table and graph in Appendix 1. Calculate PV forecast sales for quarter 3. Okay?
Okay.
How do you do it?
For quarter 3. So
Alors, let's give you a trick. You have this nice table that gives you the trends. Okay?
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, it's going to follow this
Yes,
line.
the quarter, what they ask for. The question is, to table, calculate PV forecast sales for quarter 3 in 2017. Look in the table here, okay? Let's go here, in this table. You can guess the quarter 3 in 2017. How you do that?
Would you go up to the trend?
Exactly.
Is that
exactly? That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have the line of the trend. You had your trends here, point by point.
Yeah.
And then you take a ruler and you trace. You draw a line. Okay, from the first. How is it going to get to 10th?
Okay.
So this is the trend, you guessed it. And then if they ask you to the trend in quarter 2, it will be this one, this point.
Okay.
Okay, you are going to, okay, l'axe des abscisses, how do you call it? Abscisse, axe, it means sales.
Okay.
Et là, c'est l'axe des coordonnées, Y,
Okay.
quarter. But they ask you for quarter 3. So it's this point. How much is it going to be?
23.8.
Exactly. Bravo. So here, oh la la, it's 23.8. Okay? Million dollar. Okay? And
So how would you show that?
you'd say just according to the graph of trends, the trends line have been drawn. The quarter 3, oh sorry, yeah, it's this one. The quarter 3 is drawn on the line on the table, and from the table, I guess that the price, the sales are 23.8.
Okay.
Okay, so you are interpreting.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say interpreting?
Interpreting.
Interpreting, okay, the trends from the table.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then we go back to the questions.
So how much was that worth? Was that just worth 3 marks?
I guess yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just by guessing where to take the point, you are going to have the right answer. Okay, is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, they said the word predicted, interpreted, okay, trend from inspection of the graph. This is what you need to say. Predicted trend from inspection of the graph is 23.8 point.
Okay.
You have 1 more. It's fine. It's not neglectable.
Okay.
Okay. So, discuss the usefulness of sales forecast to PV when making marketing decisions. Why do we need to sales forecasts? Okay, to make decisions.
I actually did a question on this today.
Hmm?
I did a question on this today.
It's fine. I don't want you to know already, you know.
Yeah.
I want you to guess, to understand, and to develop.
Okay.
Okay.
So one could be that you'd be able to allocate resources. You'd predict where to allocate them.
See that you know. This is the right answer.
Okay.
You need to know where your cells are going to go to be able
to allocate resources effectively.
Or
Or
that's good. Okay. Think even further.
Or didn't have enough.
What is PV about to do?
Buying new product.
Investing.
Yeah.
Okay. Buying is investing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they don't have money.
Oh, like get the appropriate investment so that they can.
Exactly.
Okay.
They have. Okay, I'm going to have an investment from the bank, but is it going to be profitable or not? Is it going to bring money or not? Okay. Let's see the trends. Oh, the trends in the quarter 3 should be 23 million. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes. It's nice to
Like see it, because.
Exactly. It's nice to have trends.
Yeah.
Okay. To guess if you are going to do it or not.
Okay.
If you are going to invest, if you are going to change strategy, if you are going to try to reach these objectives. Okay. You have to balance. Am I reaching those goals, these trends?
Okay.
So you are benchmarking. I was looking for this word and I lost this word. You are benchmarking your production. Okay. You are benchmarking your cells.
Okay.
Okay. Am I doing the right thing? Am I reaching that? Am I reaching that? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go further. So you can develop that in nice words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Très bien. Question 3, discuss how PV might change the way it organizes production to achieve its objectives. Don't see that? Those
Okay.
are my answers.
Well, they mentioned something about lean production.
Yes, it might be lean, it might be, yeah, could
Because they could introduce just-in-time stock management because they've already said that
Exactly.
they've got a lot of stock.
Exactly.
Or they could also introduce,
Just in case.
yeah, or the total quality management. Is it called that? TQM? Because they have quite a high 20% reject rate.
Or defect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if they introduce that, they could reduce that
Mhm.
and fix them.
Exactly. So they need to check the quality before,
Yeah.
upfront, not later, at a late stage. Okay.
And perhaps they could also introduce Kaizen, like the always improving. So setting targets more and trying to get more efficient, more productive, that sort of thing. What should I ask? Possibly, like motivate their staff
Definitely.
more, so that they produce more because they're more motivated.
Yes, but they need, look what one of their suppliers said.
That they're behind on time.
Yes.
So they need to be more time efficient.
Time efficient. So you said that they should manage their raw materials. That's good. Okay, that's really good. Make it just in time or just in case. Maybe one of them, 2 p.m. Okay. They have to manage. Okay, they have to adopt the right management of their operation and their raw materials. Okay, both of them.
Yeah.
Because they need to change their operations as well. Because rather than trying the quality at the end, they should put it up front to reduce. Okay. What else? You said that defect product should be avoided. It's really good.
Could you develop the motivation?
Definitely, of course. Because if they are motivated, they are going to be more focused on their work and they would want to deliver a good job. That's really good. What else?
You could possibly change the management style. As in, if you, like, in order to get them motivated, you could, they said anything about the management style?
Management style, yes, like rewarding management, okay, rewarding leadership, okay. For example, if you do good, if you do a production without fault, we are going to give you a bonus. That would be nice. They're going to be to earn more money. They are going to be more focused on what they are doing, trying to not make mistakes on doing their stuff. Okay. I was thinking about something, and because you're talking, I just forget it. But basically, it's that. Okay. Okay. Let's go further. Refer to Appendix 2. Calculate payback period.
Okay.
You know how to calculate payback period? Yeah. Perfect. Alors, let's go to the blank page. Oh, okay, but they need the cash flow.
2. Okay. Oh.
No, it's for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I'm having this small place. I will write it here. Payback period equal what?
Equals the total expenditure divided by the number, like the inflows.
Okay. Honestly, there is a lot of formula.
Okay.
I like this one. Okay, cost of investment. Okay, divided by the sum of cash flow divided by n of the n of the sum means if there is 5 cash flow, you are going to divide it by n. Okay?
Okay. So, yeah. So we know that the total cost of investment is 2 million. And the sum of cash inflows is
0.505050404.
2.4.
2.2.
2.8.
Okay,
No,
so I do have. Ooh la la. Why am I struggling so much with this? Okay, here, cost of investment equal to, and 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 equal
50. No, 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Plus 8, 0.8 is 2.3.
Okay.
Okay, divided by
5.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal how much? It's 10 by 2.3 because this 5 is going to go up. Okay, so 10 by 2.3 equals 4.25. It means that in 4 months, how much? 4 years. Oh la 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 la! It's not 4 months. It's 4 years. 4 years. Okay, tac. 4 years. And
3.
on 3 months. And 3 months. Okay?
Yeah.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
What else? What do we have? So, if he intended to, what do you think about period? Why do we use payback period?
So that you know when you're going to finish paying.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, when your machine will start to generate money without paying back what you invested in. Okay, this is really good. Shall we take 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Parce que je crève de soif. Je ne sais pas où est-ce que je pourrais avoir de l'eau. Ok, c'est pas grave. Alors, do you like the lesson?
Yes.
Are you gaining from the lesson?
Yes.
Okay. If you don't understand anything, please.
I will.
Okay, bravo. Okay, yes.
One thing that I would quite like to go over at some point, which I'm sort of struggling a little bit with, is with the section 2, because it's like the big 20 mark questions. I'm not really too sure how to like approach them and how to hit what they want. I'm not too sure about that.
This one, this. Oh,
it's in this paper. It's like the questions.
Okay.
I'll do something with the rest.
We try to make it quick, so we reach this one. Okay. Look, evaluate. When they say evaluate, what is the meaning of evaluate?
Like way up.
Exactly. Say why it's good and why it's not good. Okay. You start by an introduction and you say why it's good, why it's not good, and at the end what you think. Okay. Okay. What you think.
So you use your opinion.
You use your own opinion.
Okay.
In the first, let's forget the introduction. In the first, what you think, is it good? In the good, you focus on what really is good, and you like enumerate. How do you say enumerate? Like you list them.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is bad? You list them.
Okay.
And in the conclusion, you balance between what you listed as good and what you listed as bad. Okay. in your opinion. In my opinion, considering the risk of taking a big amount for investing or going to that, I should advise PV to not go this way rather than go this way, because it's more sure, it's less risky, the payback period is shorter. Okay, but you have always to make your conclusion. There is no bad conclusion. It's your opinion. Okay, they are evaluating your opinion. But what you need to is to base your opinion on the calculation you made. Okay. Like la période de remboursement, like period, payback period. Striking in English. Okay, that's, for example, that the level of investment. Okay, the IFF, average rate of return. Is it high? Is it low? Is it minus? Is it okay? This is important when you do an investment, and if you use those, okay, to argue about the advice you give them, it's fine. Because there is no wrong answer. It's up to you. It's your decision. Okay. Yes, I want. Okay, it's risky, but I like risk, and the investment would get even bigger. I would go for a big risk, but no pain, no gain, no risk, no gain. The more if you say that, it's fine. Okay, if it's, for example, you say yes, considering the ARR, the payback period, and this is not going to generate money quickly, but the risk taken is valuable if we didn't stop it. Yes, we did. So we are going to gain more money sur le long term, in the long term. Okay, rather than in the short term. So I would go for a bigger risk but bigger gain. That's it. So it's good.
So in some ways it's similar to this. So it would be similar to this evaluate question with a 60 mark, but you just put your opinion in.
Yes. Exactly.
That's
okay. Evaluate how PD should respond to. Even here, okay. Here, evaluate the importance of strategy when considering option A and B. This is just because it's bigger than this one. You are considering two options. And evaluate how PV should respond to the threat of employees leaving the business. You have just to treat one problem. This one is having 20 and this one is having 16, because this one is weighting two options, and this one just to give how you are going to fix the problem. That's it. But when you evaluate, what you did is, yes. Okay, you balance between what is good, what is bad, and your opinion. Okay, and discuss. What is discuss? The importance of strategic management.
Just talk about the different parts.
Exactly. You have to tell the importance. You don't need to give the non-important. Okay, stop. You discuss. You follow the right answers. Discuss the importance of strategic management. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Account rating of return over the 5 years life of the investment. Okay. So, how do you do it? Accounting rate of return. I'm going to write. Where can I write? Oh, we do have place here. Okay. Can you read it?
So total net profit.
Okay, so here, average rate of return, it's in percentage, of course, equal
total net profit.
Total net profit
divided by n.
By n year over
initial cost.
Is initial cost.
The multiply by 100.
Okay. Equal what? So the total net profit.
So that's the addition of your net
total net, okay?
cash flows,
Okay,
which is, we know, at 2.
exactly, definitely right. So you have 2.3, it's 0. Plus 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.4 plus 0.4. Okay, this is 2.3 minus
2.
the initial investment.
Yeah.
Okay, minus 3. Okay, divided by how much?
5.
By 5 divided by
2.
Equal. I can give it to you. Equals 6% divided by 2 equal 3%. Initially, we don't need ARR is just, so what's the meaning of that?
It's how much you're going to get back each year.
Exactly. So you have 3%, okay? And for the 5 years, you have 3% of your investment, okay? So you will have like 3% de 2 égale... Okay, it's fine. I'm not really good at calculating. I need a calculator, haha. So what do you have for the 5 years? So for the 5 years, you have 3, okay. You have 3% multiplié par 5, 5 years, and this is 3% in percentage, equal 15%. So during 5 years, you are going to have only 15%, okay, of your investment. Okay, what does this mean? Tell me, what does this mean?
Does that mean that you'll get 15% more from your investment?
Yes, definitely that, okay? It means that £1 or $1 will generate $1.15, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, 15%, okay? So if you invest 2 million, you have to do the multiplication, okay? What is account rate of return? Account rate of return is the average net income an asset is expected to generate divided by its average capital. Okay? Capital cost expressed as an annual percentage. Okay? The accounting rate of return is a formula used to make capital budgeting, okay, decision. Okay. Are you going to invest in this product or not? Is it valuable to invest in this? Is it going to generate a lot of money or not? Okay. And this sometimes it might be negative. And if it's negative, it's not worth investing in it. Okay, definitely not worth investing in it. This typically includes situations where companies are deciding on whether or not to proceed with a specific investment. Okay, and they can as well project in the future and see if this money generated is going to cover some expenses as well. Okay. Based on the future net earning expected compared to capital cost. Okay? Yeah. Okay. If the accounting rate of return is equal to 5, this means that the project is expected to earn 5% for every dollar invested per year. Okay? This is what I told you. If you invest $1 and you have, like us, how much? Yes, it means that you will have $1 in three cents. Okay, for each dollar.
Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. Okay. So let's go further. What is the question? Tell me, please.
It is net present value over the 5-year life of the investment.
Net present value over the 5 years life of the investment. How do we do it with that? Do we deal with that? Net present value.
You
Let me find a place.
take.
Okay.
Okay.
Alors, net. Oh. Net present value equal, no, present value. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So they've done.
Mhm.
They thought really. So usually they sometimes don't give you the discounted net cash flow already. So you have to multiply. Oh no wait. Wait. This is for the year 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, those are years in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Net present value. Okay. It's fine. Enter.
Okay, so it's over the life. Okay, no.
The formula.
So it's your total discounted net cash flows minus your initial cost.
Okay, it's in here.
So you would add these numbers together and then minus it from the initial.
So the present net present value is, how much is it?
It is. Just calculate it.